Yo, what's good, guys? Hey, man, we here with the first pod of the year, man, 2026. Me, Trent, CJ's coming in a little bit, and we just
Start off
starting
the
off.
year right.
Yes, sir. We just starting off with something, man. So, January 2nd at the time of this recording, we just gonna recap 2025, man. It was a great year for me personally. There was a lot of goals that I wanted to accomplish. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this is like a 9.5 out of 10 year for me, man. I did a lot of the things I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I was consistent in the gym. I got my school to where it was supposed to be. I had me a little internship. I was bringing a little bread. So, great year all around, man. How about you, my brother?
Not gonna lie, I rate the year like a 6, maybe 6.5. I'm not gonna lie, you living, your people's is still good. So like, those are the W's of the year. Besides that, I feel like I just been at work the whole year. I feel like I didn't really travel this
You
much.
grinding though. You grinding.
You know what I'm saying? So besides that, hey, year.
We here.
Yeah.
We here, man. 2026 is gonna be the biggest year, bro. So we good.
All right, so Tuli, what was your top memories for the year, bro? Talk to me.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is an eventful year. I'm gonna say top memories. Bro, top memories was Cali. Cali was a W. You know what I'm saying? I was out there for a little bit. I'm gonna say Cali. Uh I'm gonna say Cali. I'm gonna say getting some new shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Got some good clothes this year. So, say got fly a few times, man. And even though it was crazy cutting my hair, I'm gonna say that was a top memory. That was like a
What
middle
word?
of the year joint. You feel me? I have my braids now. I'm back to, the short hair, but everybody that knows me really knows that short hair me was classic me. You know what I'm saying? So felt like I'm back in my environment, man.
You know it's crazy, bro. Not a lot of people know that, but I dead cut my hair. You
Oh,
do
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
I
Take,
definitely
take
did cut
off the
my hair.
beanie.
I dead forgot. I didn't cut my hair right now, but I dead forgot I cut my hair this year for
You
no
did cut your
reason.
hair. Wait, was it? Oh yeah, it was this year.
I
It
think it was
was.
like August. I feel like it was like July, August for no reason. I cut it for no reason at all. But I was bored. I
Nah,
was, I was mad bored. I'm not gonna lie. But what's your goals for the year, bro? What are you looking forward to in 2026,
hey,
bro?
bro. I'm gonna say goals this year is number one, man, to stay consistent in the main categories. So for me, bro, I got like four main categories. It's probably more than that, I ain't gonna lie, but we got school, we got God, so it's probably five. We got school, God, gym, relationships, and so four. Yeah, so that's pretty much it off the top. You know what I'm saying? So for me, gym, I'm trying to put on some more muscle this year. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, last year I cut a lot of weight. So now I'm trying to add muscle to that. I'm gonna say God, you know what I'm saying? Stay locked in with God, stay prayed up and learn more. School, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my GPA as it is. And then, relationships, you know what I'm saying? My family, people around me, I just want to continue to be the gift that keeps giving for real. What's
That's
your
what's up,
goals,
man.
buddy?
I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I'm trying to stay fit. That's the goal. The main goal: staying fit, staying healthy. That's how you stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent with praying. That's my goal. I gotta lock into reading my Bible. I'm a little off, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta always lock in. Then I'm going back to school to go get my bachelor's. Took a little break.
Yes, sir.
Going back. And I'm just trying to find, better opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Better opportunities in the world. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? So, you always gotta stay locked in. That's really the main thing, to be honest with
That's real, bro. And Trent, how was top memory of your year too? I don't think you answered that one.
you. Oof, my top memory of the year. Ah, the birds. My birds winning the Super Bowl. Like I started off the year so I'm not gonna lie, the way I started off the year, I thought this year was promising, yo. Like I thought it was promising. I got my ball, Saquon with his chip. I was like, nah, life's good right now, you know what I'm saying?
Tight, tight.
We still got a chance to run it back, you know what I'm saying? We still
Facts.
good. Everybody's still good. So you know what I'm saying? That definitely was my top memory of the year because I was having a ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
real.
yeah.
How was your holidays, bro?
You know how the holidays get. You know what I'm saying? You reach a certain age, they don't hit how they
That money.
they don't hit how they used to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, like I feel like holidays like when it comes to Christmas, it's more for the youngins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, more for the youngins. And as you get older, you realize you start to spend a lot more money than what you used to, and that's what the part that sucks. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, my holidays was cool. You know what I'm saying? New Year's was cool. Christmas was cool. And you know what I'm saying? That's how, yeah, Gucci.
All right, man. Anything else you want to say about 2026, or are we ready to get into the streamer
Are
news?
we ready to get to this stream? You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Streamer news. So everyone hears about this, man. You guys all know what I'm gonna say. But Mr. Sinet and Gigi breakup. Now I ain't gonna lie. If you ask me personally, bruh, I don't think she cheated with YB. You know what I'm saying? That was first of all, we got that off of X from some random page. I ain't gonna lie. My son act did not say nothing about that. So that's there. And bro, to be honest, I feel like it's kind of sad because my boy Kai, for me, he was happy. I feel like a lot of people they was trying to give their relationship a chance. We don't know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know who did what. But people that are celebrating that he broke up with his girl, they for me. I don't know, what I'm
But
saying, what
niggas, yo,
happened,
I'm not
but
gonna lie,
oh, no.
niggas a little too happy, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't think she cheated either. But at the same time, something clearly must have went on behind closed doors. Because like if they really separated, that means either something really did happen that's not what we know, or maybe Kai just overreacted a little bit, and like they just had a little falling out because the way he overreacted. But hey, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like Kai could be with whoever he want to be. She could be with whoever she wants to be. They probably just need a space. I think they're gonna get back together. I think they Gucci. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
To be
Kai,
honest with you, just keep it a buck. Speaking of relationships, you see my son DDG. My son
hey,
DDG was coming back. My son DDG was under Kennedy's repost. You see
that
that?
repost though, man. Hey, you know what I'm
I'm
saying,
telling
bro?
you.
Every
I'm telling
bro, the
you.
real,
She should
real
have been
ones
the one.
know Billy and Shannon, bro. Billy and Shannon.
She should have been the one that got the baby. You know what I'm saying? I hope they can get this stream. If they get the stream back, that's gonna blow up the internet.
That
For
was
2026. I'm not gonna lie.
for real.
He finally unblocked. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. DDG and Kennedy. That's prime YouTube
Literally
right there. You
Kennedy
know
for
what I'm saying?
26.
That's prime YouTube, bro. Most niggas know about that, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Old vlogs used to hit, man. Arguments. See, bro, we really tapped in, bro.
Come on now.
DDG fam though, bro. Lala and Jacenko, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Baby,
not gonna lie, yo.
you called it.
Congrats to them niggas. But like, yo, the baby, that nigga, they was been together for like what, like 6 months.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've been on social media and I feel like everybody's popping out either like married or like pregnant, like in a short period of time. Like Anna and my boy Jazz
Yes,
from the
yep, yep, yep,
Yankees.
yep.
Like they got engaged. They it seem like they've been together for like less than a year. Like
3 months.
really less than a
Yeah, like
year. You know
eight
what I'm saying?
months. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
married
crazy.
already. Come on now, he bugging. He making a little. He wildin'. He wildin',
Everybody,
son.
everybody either popping out babies or like, in a relationship. But hey, bro, for me, yo, I hope their relationship goes well. I hope, they have a beautiful, healthy baby. My only thing is that I think my boy Jay Cinco, he gotta be a retired shark, man. I'm gonna put him up in there in Shark Hall of Fame. But I'm kind of interested to see how his content's gonna go. Because his old content was more of him running down on this, doing this.
Not word.
Now with the family, I want to see like, yo, his what he gonna transition to. You know what I'm saying?
Not word. I think he's still gonna have the same content. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, not the same exact
It ain't gonna
content,
be the same. It can't be the
but
same.
like what I'm saying. I feel like he started to maneuver his way around like the female content. I feel like that's always been there for him. And even if him and Lala don't like end up together, God forbid, they break up. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't, he got his bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
That's true,
So I think they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good regardless.
bro. So one of the new top sharks, my boy Stefon Diggs, man.
Chill, chill out, my boy.
Trent,
Chill
I'm
out,
gonna
my
let you
boy.
get to that, bro. I'm
Chill
gonna
out,
let
my
you get
boy.
to that, man.
Chill out, my boy.
What's up with Diggs, bro? Did he know what I'm saying? Like, did he see
He
Breezy?
didn't do it.
Like, what did he do,
He
bro?
didn't do it, nigga. He didn't do
He
it,
didn't
nigga.
do, is he
He,
acquitted? Like, does the
nah,
girl
nah. He
fit?
didn't
Like,
do it,
what's
nigga.
going on?
He didn't do it. Yeah, niggas just want the money, bro. People gotta chill, bro. Like obviously everybody's been getting on my boy Diggs because it's all because of Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I like Cardi. Cardi cool. You know what I'm saying? But like before Cardi, bro, he was out of the news. Like I remember the last time he was in the news with like someone with his brother or whatever like that. That's not deep. You know what I'm saying? But like with this Cardi shit, like everybody's bashing him because he began hoes. How you get mad because he get hoes? And then he with Cardi, and I feel like ever since he's been with Cardi, he's been chilling. It's just that like if you peep everything that's coming up, it's been shit before him and Cardi like popped that. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you. I'm with you, but think about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The man has like announced like what? How many kids? Why he's
But
been
at this
dating
point,
Cardi?
all of them is
It's a bad
allegations.
look, bro.
I
It's a
mean, they're not
bad look.
allegations, but all of these is like, oh, somebody thinks Diggs is the baby father, somebody else thinks like, it's just like Diggs is probably like, nigga, I did fuck, but damn, like I ain't
Yo,
kidding.
if
You
you
know what I'm
see,
saying?
yo, if I see Stefon holding the baby like a football on
I
his
wouldn't be
shoulder,
surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I think he got like 4 or 5 kids right now.
you know
So
what I'm saying? He gonna be holding
hey,
a few of those, you know what I'm saying? Like he be holding the 1,000 yards and touchdowns, he gonna be holding the kids like
mind you, they gotta chill with these allegations. My boy needs 30 more yards to 1,000. They gotta chill. I just need him to play on Sunday, get his 1,000, and I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear my Knicks jersey on Sunday too.
But to get into the allegations, the chef is claiming that Stefan strangled her. But on Stefan's side, there's messages showing that basically she wasn't really trying to, she wanted the money. That's what she was focused on.
It's all about the money.
Because she was in the messages talking about some, man, we could have avoided this. We didn't have to do this, blah, blah, blah. And she reported it to the police at first, but then she told the police she didn't want to press charges. That was like earlier in December. She told the police she didn't want to press charges. But then there's some messages. Trent, you seen the messages? When
Yeah.
he said, I don't give a F, bitch, you ain't getting shit from me, whatever he
Yeah.
said. And after that, that's when she filed. So to me, that's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and her story was a little her story was a little, out of order. She said it was like attempted at first. Now she said he did it at first and then it was he attempted to do something. It's like, bro, everything's about money. And one thing I don't like, and I don't even want to get into it too much, but one thing I don't like is that a lot of females they rely on like these big allegations. Like they gotta realize, like, regardless of what somebody might have did them wrong or whatever the case may be, putting these type of allegations on these NFL players, NBA players, athletes,
Rumors.
rappers, whatever like that, these are like this is big. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if it is proven that she is like wrong or she was lying, I feel like bro, that's where charges gotta come into play. You know what I'm saying? I feel like females that do that, like these false allegations, it really gotta be like like instead of like somebody just suing, they really gotta do some jail time for that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, but you're playing with somebody's life right there. You know what I'm saying? And what if he really did get charged? Now he might be doing like 20 years, 10 years, 5 years in jail for a lie. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the same thing got to be like if if a female did the
You
same
trying
thing.
to, I mean, my thing with women lying is that, bro, there's a lot of actual victims that actually are going through these things, right? So I feel like now, ever since like maybe back then, like not even back then, but a few years ago, there's allegations, somebody shot this person, but they didn't. Somebody beat this person, but they didn't. It's making it worse for people who's actually going through these stuff, bro, right? So, bro, I gotta stop lying. Like even Jordan and Talib, for bro, what happened last month? Bro, she was dead lying. And she knew she was lying and she still went for the money and clout. Money and clout can't be that good, bro. It really
I'm telling you, bro, and that's
can't.
what it goes to show like how crazy people like really are. You know what I'm saying? And like I just don't understand how like, and I say it for females most of the time because that's what you don't really see too many males like with these random allegations, but you do see it every once in a while. But like it be a lot of these females, they really be coming up with these crazy allegations, and like they think it's okay. Like what? Like they really think it's okay. Like or they force themselves to believe certain shit. Like that shit is so crazy to me, bro. And that shows you how crazy the world is, to be honest. So that's why you gotta like whoever makes it out in the world, like you really gotta watch. I watch your back with these people. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, for real. And another lesson too is, bro, you gotta surround yourself around the right people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Talib, bro, we mess with you, bro. But for me, if you was with your shorty, this would have never happened, game.
That
That's
is very
you
true.
know what I'm saying. That's the biggest lesson we gotta take, yo. You gotta watch what you're doing and move smart. But bro, we all human. Anyways, man, to hit a little lighter note, I got our first game of the day. I'm gonna name some of these streamers, rank them from 1 through 5.
1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Uh,
First, we got DDG.
one,
One.
one.
We got
I'll live it down that hill.
all right, bet. We got Black Boy Max.
Ooh, I got him at my 4. I got him at 4. I think he cool. I think he cool, but I don't watch him enough, and I feel like he got a certain fan base. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Okay.
he remind me of like how people like see Playboy Cardi now.
Mhm.
Like I see Playboy Max and they're like, I don't know, he just don't do it for me as a
Big
streamer
his
no
fan
more.
base, but he not.
He lost me. I'm not gonna lie a little bit. Can't even lie.
We got I show speed.
Oh, I think Speed up there.
You already put DDG at one. So
I'll put Speed at two. I'll put Speed at two. I'd be very entertained with Speed. I'm not gonna lie.
now we got, what I'm saying, we got our OG boy, Deshae.
Damn, I know I probably fucked up on this list. I got this shit at three. I'll put this shit at three. I'll live. I'll live. Cause I'm not gonna lie, this shit can't be five.
So you have what? You have DDG at one,
DG one, Speed,
Speed two, Deshae three.
Trae, Black
Ready
Boy at four.
ready for the fifth one?
It's gonna be Kai.
Yep. KC3.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, like, and we being fair, bro, I fuck with Kai. Like, real niggas know Kai's YouTube used to be better than Kai's streams. That's my hot take. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I was more entertained with Kai's. Like, Kai's streams be cool, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like they more just like to entertain the people. You know what I'm saying? Like Kai's YouTube, like I used to really, really watch Kai on YouTube. And I'd be more entertained with Deshae and DDG and Speed. Like they doing more shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kai's not bad, bro. Like, Kai's not bad. Kai would have probably been he would have been like my three or four, respectfully. Ty's still the best streamer. I think he's the best streamer. Like I think he's the best streamer. But I just feel like all those other guys I named, I feel like they'd be more entertaining. Like it's more naturally funny. I don't know.
I'm gonna say for me, I got speed. I'm gonna lie, speed at one, bro. Just speed at one. I don't even really watch speed the most, but like if we're just talking about like anytime I really see a speed clip, I'm like mad entertained. I ain't gonna lie. Gotta put Kai at two, DDG at three. I'm gonna put Deshae four, and then Max five. I ain't gonna lie.
Dang.
I want to put Max before Deshae, but like I just like me and bro, I just been watching Deshae for so long because I feel like what Max is doing with the music, that's like what I'm saying. He's like he really created his own lane through there. But for me, bro, I feel like I'm gonna always stick by Deshae for some reason. So I got Deshae at four. Okay.
What's up? Yo, some movies. What's good? 2026 is the year of the movies right now, bro.
Yeah, we
We
do.
got some movies. We got some fire movies coming out towards the end of the year. I'm not gonna lie. Doomsday's coming out this year. Spider-Man.
Doomsday, yeah. Yo, Doomsday review,
No.
bro. When it comes out, man, we reviewing that, bro.
Yo, Sleeper. Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
Come on
Okay.
now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Sequels? All right.
And
All
you
right.
gotta see Avatar. I keep talking, nigga.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I ain't even see Avatar, bro. I'm baiting.
Wow.
But
Avatar is tough. Avatar is tough.
I need Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man about to be elite. Nah, Doomsday about to be elite. Like I can't. This is the first time like that I really could watch like an Avengers movie like come out like where live reactions, everything like that. First day. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson. Oh my God. Michael
Ooh,
Jackson comes out in
Mike.
April.
MJ. Oh, it does. It does.
April.
Oh, no, no.
This shit
You're
coming
getting
out
a
in
little deep.
April, nigga. I'm about to be like, I'm not gonna lie, they about to see me in the movies with my hat. I might even throw on a wig. No cap. Wig and glove. No cap, nigga. I'm about
Yeah,
to be all
I'm
dressed
gonna
up.
I got my, you know what? I'm gonna put in my contacts in. I got my jacket. I'm
You
gonna
gonna
be a
go Thriller?
zombie.
You gonna go Thriller?
I'm gonna be a zombie.
Nah, I'm weak.
I'm gonna hit him with those. But yeah, man. MJ, we got Spider-Man, Doomsday, and we probably missed out on a few movies, low key, that's about to come out. But yo, this is
Nah, there's about to be some bangers that come out this year. No cap. Can't even let you. Now I got a game for you, Tuli.
okay. Let's
You
hear it.
wasn't ready for this
Let's
one.
hear this, man. Let's hear this.
All right, so I got some. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of do or don'ts. Right? They're
Okay.
gonna be a lot of relationship do or don'ts, and you're gonna tell me. We might just gonna discuss them. You know what I'm saying? Some do's or don'ts that you can do in a relationship, or just let me know what you're feeling. All right.
Hear 'em.
So the first one, the first do or don't. How do you feel about splitting the bill? Do you feel like you split the
Splitting the
bill
bill. We talk about first date splitting the bill, or we talking about splitting the bill in general.
in general? We'll go in general. Let's go in general.
Okay. Well, to me, what I'm saying, it depends on the length of the relationship. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but I feel like as a man, you got to pick up that bill, bro. It's a gesture. That's what you got to do. Especially if it's the first date and you ask her out. If I say, yo, slide with me tight, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to foot that bill. You feel me? So I feel like men should pay. But my thing is, if y'all in a long relationship, you know what I'm saying? Yo, sometimes Shorty got to come in and pay too. But
That's
I feel like most of the times, bro, you man, you know what I'm saying, you gotta hold that down, you feel me?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay. I'm okay with you. I feel like splitting the bill. I don't really feel like that's really something you really gotta do. I feel like as time goes on, yeah, switch it on and off.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. You
Depending
know?
on what it is, yeah, switch it on and off. But I feel like majority of the time, handle that. You know what I'm saying? Handle that, or like you handle the bill. She got the tip. You know, depending on the date or whatever like that. Yeah, go to the movies. You pay for the tickets. She might pay for the snacks. You
Exactly.
go out to eat. She tipped the waiter. You pay for the food. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So,
No,
so like
bro,
that. You
you
know
don't
what I'm saying?
watch our podcast, man. So y'all gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should
Nah,
pay.
work.
All right, let's hear the second
All
one.
right, next one. Posting your relationship.
Post your
Do or
relationship.
don't. What are you doing?
I feel like we're gonna disagree on this one, bro. I
What
ain't
you
gonna
doing?
lie.
What you
I
doing?
feel like, if you bro, there's nothing wrong with posting your shorty, bro. You know what I'm saying? How, you know what I'm saying? How we move, Valentine's Day, birthday, trip, you know what I'm saying? Anniversary, you post, you know? I ain't saying every day, but bro, sometimes show off your shorty a little bit. You don't got to put it in everybody's face, but I don't think there's a problem with it, you know? What you think,
I,
Trey?
I, I'm about 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like, you know
that's
what I'm
cool.
saying?
That's cool.
I'm 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. Really comes down to it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm not really a fan of like I really don't. I'm not a really fan to feed the social media shit. To be honest, with you, feed everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, do whatever makes y'all happy. So
Nah, facts.
you know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think
I feel like that. I feel like really that's really just the main thing. Just being like whatever makes y'all happy. You gotta talk it out. If she don't really care and you don't want to,
Yeah.
don't do it. Maybe if she cares, might just do it. You know what I'm saying? So
My
whoever
biggest advice to people is do what you want to do, bro.
yeah, do what you want to do.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, whatever you feel, do what you want to do and be happy first. If you have a boundary on, I'm not trying to post you, I'm not trying to show you off to all these people. And it makes sense. Do you, bro? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let that be known though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that be known. You gotta establish the boundary, you feel me? But if you ask me, I think it's okay every now and then.
All right, next one. Going through phones.
Going through phones. I ain't
Going
gonna
through
lie.
phones.
My thing with going through phones, bro, is a lot of times, bro, keep it a buck, guys. Y'all be going through phones and y'all be knowing what you're gonna see type. You know what I'm saying, bro? Bro, if you know what you're gonna see, you might as well not go through. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a going through a phone type of guy if I don't like I don't get bored and go through phones, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just not me. But if I have that inkling, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go through that phone, but I'm already know. So, you know what I'm saying? I might just sometimes you just can't stomach it. You know what I'm saying? I might not be able to eat if I go through that phone, you feel me? But you just gotta be with that right person, that right show that you're like, yo, bro, I don't even gotta go through your phone. But are you saying it on me going through phones? Or are you saying her going through my phone?
I was talking about you, but hey, whatever you got going on. Me, I'm dying on that hill. I'm gonna go through that phone, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Decent.
dying on
I
that
never
hill.
said I wasn't. I never
You know
said
what I'm
I
saying?
wasn't.
I'm dying on that hill. I'm going through that phone. However I feel after that. You know what I'm saying? But if I will go through, I will be going through that phone,
Real talk, real
respectfully.
talk.
You know what I'm saying? Um, how do you feel about location share locations? Some people really don't like that.
Share the location, man. My opinion. Share the
Yeah, I'm right with
Yeah,
you. I'm
share
not
the
gonna lie.
location. It's
I'm
common courtesy. I ain't gonna lie, it's common courtesy. At least y'all both know for me. And it's not even just on some yo, so I could know where you at. It's also a safety thing. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you never know, yo.
yeah.
You might be doing something. I might need to get to you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about safety. But I guess sometimes people think as if it's trying to be controlling. It's not about being controlling all the time, bro. That's your partner. You should know where they are.
That's fair enough. Last one.
That's one.
Sharing your password to your socials. How do you feel about that?
Damn, Central C said he'd rather give the pin to his Amex, to his card before the social.
That's
Which
crazy.
is it's a bit crazy. I ain't gonna lie, gang. But yo, she could. The thing is, bro, if you have my password, if you go through my stuff, this might be crazy, but if you go through my stuff, if it happened before us, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Fair enough.
So you know what I'm saying, bro? If anything that happened before us, if you see that. Don't hold me accountable. But yes, you probably get the password. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
It's not too bad. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
just don't. If I give you my password, I'm gonna need that one back. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that. I
exactly,
feel like stuff
exactly.
like that. Like I feel like when it comes to location password like that, if one person giving it out, the other person kind of got to be the
Reciprocate.
nuts.
You
You
gotta
know what I'm
reciprocate.
saying? For the most part, you know what I'm saying. The password, how I feel about the password is kind of the same. Kind of the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga, you don't really got nothing to hide. It really shouldn't be too deep to put a password. You know what I'm saying? I know people that don't like it, but hey,
You,
it,
hey, don't put me in
I
the
don't really
comments.
care.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I said some crazy shit lately. Don't cook me in the comments, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
I'm
boy,
happy. I'm happy.
can't lie.
I'm happy. That's all I gotta say. You feel me? Yo, TV shows though, bro. Power. I ain't gonna lie, Force this season has been tough, bro. No cap. Yesterday when I was watching the episode, yo, spoiler alert, by the way, because yo, I don't want to hear nobody in the comments talk about, yo, we didn't watch it. Bro, when I was watching that episode, season three, episode nine, bro, that episode had me on my seats, bro, because I wanted Jannard to catch that bullet. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't mess with Jannard here, but great acting, and I really feel like I really hate him. Like, word two, bro.
I gotta agree. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of didn't expect that wasn't on the scorecard for me.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what I'm saying? Diamond caught the bullet. I feel like that makes it more interesting. Um, we gotta wait another 2 weeks for the next
2 weeks,
episode.
bro.
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks though. Speaking of TV shows though, I know you didn't watch Stranger Things, which is so ridiculously crazy
Yo,
to me, nigga.
no, it's crazy. I seen the finale though. I did seen the finale. I
Okay,
watched the finale, so
but
I
I'm not gonna
seen.
lie. Like one thing I want to address though is the fact that it was big talks around the time around that time. Um, I just want to know why the Duffer Brothers decided to just make Will gay. Like, what was the plot of that? What was the point of that? And this is how I feel about all TV shows. Like,
Yo,
just because in the
wait,
modern day,
Trent, Trent. That's when he said when he was like friends, and he was like no, and then Will was like, and he said best friends, and then
oh
Yo.
yeah, brother.
I'm sorry, Will, bro. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not gonna lie. For all TV shows, everybody don't need to be gay, respectfully, because everybody is not gay, and that's nothing to say or nothing like against gay people or any like anybody in the community, but it's just real. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like the hood show like Power, and they'll throw in like a gay character,
Like
but
Drew.
why? Everybody's
How else was the finale? Did you feel like it was like super climactic? Because low key, I only watched 2 seasons of Stranger Things, and I somehow seen the finale. Don't ask me why. But everyone was saying, "Yo, we thought there was a spy. We thought that, blah blah. Yo, we thought it was gonna be more climactic. Yo, it took them like mad quick to kill Vecna. They've been chasing him for years. Like, how do you feel that the ending was? Did it give you the satisfaction as a fan?
to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, like it was cool. Like, it wasn't like, like, my boy died. It wasn't none of that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like what they did was they kind of like left the fans off at like some sort of peace. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't close any kind of doors. So like if they did wanted to make like, extension to Stranger Things, they could. All the main characters are alive.
Do
You know
you
what I'm saying?
do you think Ella's dead or alive?
I think she's alive. I think she's alive. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna lie, I do think she's alive. I think I think personally she just can't be around like her friend group at the moment because it's just too hot right now. You know what I'm saying? It's too hot right now. So I feel like that's why I'm saying they left the doors open. You know what I'm saying? So if they ever wanted to make a remake or like an extension or whatever like that, they got all the characters still alive. They still got the people alive. Um, you know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is if they do make a remake, don't take too long because that's how you mess shit up. You know what I'm saying? Don't take too long. You know what I'm saying? If you are gonna make a remake, I heard they were gonna make like a spinoff series
It could
that
be
has something to do
with Derek and Holly and them.
yeah, nah, I heard it was gonna be a spinoff about the rock that Henry found. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? But we'll see, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. I think it's calm. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a calm plot. So yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. Going back to like the internet side of things. So Aiden Ross just announced that Jason Luv and Adam 22 will be boxing. Which I ain't gonna lie, Adam, it looks like you want to get embarrassed twice, buddy. You got embarrassed when he was. the first time.
Offered to
Niggas
let
gonna
his
beat
wife
you
get
up. That's crazy.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Damn. And he probably gonna be like, yo, whoever wins gets to do it again.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Jason Love. I
Jason
don't know why
Luv.
I was thinking Jason Lee the whole time. Like the
Oh, no, 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 no. We talk about Jason Love. Like,
yeah, he lost. He lost that. I'm not gonna lie. He lost that one. And he's probably gonna do his wife again. That's crazy.
bro, that's what I'm saying. He probably
You know
gonna
what I'm
crack
saying?
again, bro. I can't even
But
feel bad
why?
for him, bro. Because
What's the
right
benefit? I just don't know what's the benefit of that though.
exactly. Like, bro, he's literally not getting. I mean, maybe Aiden cut him like 500,000, but like, besides that, like, bro, you're already rich, buddy. Like, you already got the money. But yo,
Man,
that's a humiliation ritual, bro. But we will
no,
be watching. I ain't gonna lie, I got Jason Love, bro. I'm sorry. I got
of course.
Jason,
It's not even close, bro.
I got Jason Love.
He's about to do him in and take his hoe. It's
And,
crazy.
and take his shorty. He about to beat him up and run part two.
Nah, that's crazy, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie,
Nah,
that's crazy. If it's
nah,
me, if I get beat up, I'm airing it out. I'm
nah.
airing it out after that.
I got another little game for you.
All right, let's hear
I
this.
know you're a big foodie. I know you like your foods. You
With
like
the
to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I got a
went to
little bit.
culinary school, but
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
you literally. All right,
All
let's
right,
hear
so
it.
I got a little game. Keep three, cut five. I'm gonna tell you some foods, some fast foods, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna keep three. You're gonna cut five. Be smart with your choices, though. You know
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
I
So let
got
me know. All right, so the first one, make these. What you doing?
McDonald's. We got. Wait, it was keep three, cut five.
Keep three, cut five. The first one, make these. The
I ain't gonna lie.
starter.
I want to cut McDonald's, but you know what I'm saying McDonald's is versatile, so I'm gonna keep McDonald's, bro.
Here we go.
I'm gonna
I
keep.
like that. You're thinking
Bro, but
breakfast,
the thing
McDonald's
is, Trey,
breakfast.
you won't get it. But all right, but let's continue. Let's continue. Let's hear.
McDonald's. All right, next one. Wendy's. What are we doing?
Wendy's. Wendy's going.
Is some
I love
Wendy's
Wendy's.
going?
I love Wendy's. Wendy's is going. I love
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Wendy's is going, bro. I
That's
got five. I
early.
got. I got three. I got two more. I gotta be smart.
That's early, Dooley.
I gotta be smart, bro. I gotta be smart.
BK's. Not
You're
soul
getting
food.
cut. That's so food.
Burger
Burger
King.
King is
Burger,
getting cut. Sorry,
Burger King getting cut.
the Burger
That's
King.
I feel like that's an easy cut.
Yeah, Burger
It
King.
could be easy cut. Next one. Chipotle.
Chipotle. That's two. Chipotle stand.
You gonna keep Chipotle?
Yeah.
Oof.
Damn, I
Next
might have to
one.
kill myself. Yeah.
Next one. Popeyes. You know.
Oh,
You know how.
Popeyes. Nah,
You know.
Popeyes gotta stay. No cap, man. That's my third.
Oh, that's
I guarantee
early.
you gonna say what? Shake Shack, something.
Early,
I'm
early.
gonna be
That's
a heart.
early. That's early.
I gotta stay
All
with
right.
Popeyes, man.
So if I'm not mistaken, so you kept McDonald's,
Uh-huh.
you kept Chipotle,
Yeah.
and you kept
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Yeah,
Am I
Wendy's, I'm
right?
sorry.
Kept Popeyes, right? All right. And you also cut. You cut Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
You cut Burger King. You cut Chick-fil-A.
Mm.
You cut Taco Bell.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And you already know our home food, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. I ain't gonna lie, the real list, I gotta do Shake Shack. Yeah, Shake Shack, Chipotle, and Popeyes. No cap. That's my top three. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
think I'll probably keep McDonald's, Shake Shack,
I'm moving.
and
I'm moving McDonald's.
And probably either Popeyes or Wendy's. They probably get kept.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I want to keep like low key. I might, bro. I gotta cut McDonald's, bro. I'm sorry. Shake Shack,
What? Nah,
Shake
like
Shack, Chipotle, Popeyes,
I feel like, bro. You know what's
or
crazy? I
even
feel like,
Chick-fil-A, low key. But I'm gonna dupe my Popeyes, bro. Because think about it. Shake Shack got the burger, so Shake Shack is the best burger we got. Shake Shack, right?
word.
Chipotle that's a variety. Like when you know what I'm saying. I hit the gym or something. I'm gonna eat the rice, chicken, everything. That's good. And then Popeyes is the fried chicken. They got the best chicken, bro.
Yo,
That's why it's good.
I feel like McDonald's got the best fries though, and they got the best breakfast. They're versatile. But the only thing I just feel like McDonald's like actual food is not. It's not eatable food right there. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
bad foods. But hey,
But
yeah.
it's the versatility. But if you
But the McDonald's breakfast carries though.
yeah, the breakfast is tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that carries
I'm
right there,
gonna go to
though.
the deli though, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It carries, you know.
Popeyes fries be busting, bro. No cap. Popeyes fries be busting. Shake Shack fries is mid, but the burgers is the best. You go with that, man.
Yo, you remember high school McDonald's breakfast, all day breakfast?
Ooh, see, they don't know about that. Yo, remember when they did the renovations, bro? You'd be
Oh
acting
my
like that.
God, that's so. But before that, that was McDonald's breakfast all day. Nigga, after I was pancakes, hash brown.
Welcome to segment 2 of the podcast, man, the sports section. You know what I'm saying? We here with my boy CJ, the Max Kellerman, the Skip Bayless of the
All right, bro.
podcast.
All right.
So right now, man, as y'all know, NFL playoffs start on Saturday. We're super excited. You know what I'm saying? We got some good games going on, a lot of shit talking in the chat. First game is Rams versus Panthers. How we feeling, guys? How we feeling about this?
Rams, Devontae's gonna be back. I would hope so. Actually, I really don't care because I'm an Eagles fan, so fuck him anyways. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure Devontae's gonna be back. That should be an easy dub. At the same time, you can't sleep on the Panthers defense and the Panthers as a team. They're underdog team. They want it bad clearly. So they don't got nothing to lose. So that's a scary team. A team that don't got nothing to lose.
CJ,
Took
what?
Offensive Player of the Year. Matt Stafford MVP. Move on. That's all I got to
Good
say.
Lord, this guy
That's all I got to say.
Matthew Stafford dead might win MVP, but who knows?
He's
I
gonna
got
win it.
Drake. I
That
got
Be
Drake
all
May.
Stafford's
right.
cooking up, no cap.
I got Drake May. Go ahead.
Any other games we looking forward to, man? I mean, I see the 49ers versus Eagles, so there's going to be a lot of talking about that. Trent, any predictions?
You already know where I lie. Go Birds. Fly Eagles fly. People fail to realize is that the Eagles are really that team. You know what I'm saying? They lock in when they need to lock in, and they're a playoff team. They're gonna all those mistakes that they're making in the regular season. It's not gonna matter. They're gonna lock in. Everybody's gonna lock in, and that's the difference between the Eagles and the rest of the teams. They're gonna get scary in the playoffs. The Eagles are built for this. They're waiting for this. This is the moments that they really lock in. So the Eagles is gonna really get this dub. I do think the 49ers are gonna be like a good team, but it's the Eagles though.
Before we move on from the playoff talk, Trent, how do you feel about Mr. Diggs, man? 1,000 yards.
1K. What do we talk about? Diggs did hit 1K. Very, very happy. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Diggs, might as well get into the Pats versus Chargers game. I got the Pats. You know what I'm saying? I got the Pats. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a good game because the Chargers they got a good defense, but at the same time, I think the Patriots defense is really, really good, and I think the Patriots offense is really, really good as well. So I think it's gonna be a good matchup on both sides because I feel like both teams got good defenses and good offenses. But at the same time, it's gonna come down to who wants it more. And I got the Pats personally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I think they still on upset alert. I'm not too sure. Drake May's first game. We already know Justin Herbert's first game. It went up 28-0 against Trevor Lawrence. He's gonna come back. He'll be all right. It's gonna be a good game in Foxborough, but I got the Chargers.
We also do got the Bears versus Packers. What we thinking on this one?
Chris?
All right, I got you. Bears versus Packers. Rookie Caleb Williams. I mean, not rookie, but it's gonna be his first playoff game. So I think it's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough ride for him. But the Bears usually figure it out, but I don't think they figure it out this time. Jordan Love, he's been in the playoffs. He beat the Cowboys, even though it is the Cowboys. But I think the experience is just gonna beat the Bears this time.
I think I personally I got the Bears winning this game. I'm not gonna lie. I think that the defense is very, very, very underrated. I think they're very elite. Um, at the same time, I do think the Packers will put up a good fight. I think it's going to be another good game, but they're going to have to rely on Josh Jacobs a lot. I really don't see like the Packers offense going too crazy. To be honest with you, they're missing Tucker Kraft. That was a big piece. Their wide receiver core has been like pretty mediocre, you know. But at the end of the day, it is Jordan Love. But I just don't see him really. I think the Packers are on a more of a downhill spiral. You know what I'm saying? More than uphill. And I think the Bears are, they're on their way up. I don't think they're gonna go too far, but I do think their defense is good enough to beat the Packers. So I got the Bears.
What do we got versus Bills and the Jaguars?
Oh, you Trump.
I got this one is rough. I'm not gonna lie. I look you think I think I feel like the Bills are gonna win this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags do steal this game. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Jags are sleepers. I don't think they're gonna go too far in the conference, but I do think they couldn't sleep and beat the Bills because their defense is very, very good as well. At the same time, their offense is pretty good too. But I think Josh Allen, he's gonna find a way to get it done. And at the same time, if the Jags want to beat the Bills, all they have to do is stop Josh. I mean, not Josh, James Cook. If they stop James Cook, that's game over. I think it's game over.
I think this is Josh Allen's year. There's no Pat Mahomes, no Lamar. There's no reason why he shouldn't go to the Super Bowl this year. You, the Broncos, they're young. Bo Nix, I don't believe in him. They just have a defense. The Texans, do you really believe CJ Stroud is going to be able to take care of the ball? The defense is elite, but it comes down to CJ Stroud taking care of the ball. So I think at the end of the day, this is Josh Allen's year. It has to be. Or when is it going to be his year?
It's not gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a blowout game. I think Texans defense is number one in the league. They're gonna kill as long as CJ Stroud can handle the offense. All he has to do is play mid, average, and they should get the job done. At the same time, you can't sleep on Aaron Rodgers. They're gonna get DK back. You see what they did yesterday. Um, I still don't see them really going crazy against the Texans. They all over DBs that line. They're gonna get to the quarterback. So I'm not gonna lie, Texans should win this in a blowout. To be honest,
I agree. Aaron Rodgers, this is his last playoff run. So, gotta pay respects. But the Texans defense is too much. I think it's like a 13-10 game. And like Texans gonna win. That's it. Plain and simple.
Oh, some more NFL news. We do have the draft order. Raiders are the first pick, but what we really want to get into is the Giants. CJ, what does a successful draft look for you guys, man?
We had a chance at the first pick. But you don't wanna start off with a rookie QB and tanking and learning how to lose. You don't want to do that. You want to build winning habits. So I'm very happy at the fact that we won those last two games. And at the start, even though we could have got that first pick and could have got draft capital for that first pick, it's fine. But I think we go out and get either Carnell Tate or Caleb Downs. And then later in the draft, we could take a linebacker, stuff for a secondary. But you either need to go get a wide receiver just in case you lose Wan'Dale Robinson, or you play it safe with Caleb Downs.
But
me personally, I don't really got too much to say about the draft floor. My team is not down there, so it really don't matter. It really don't matter to me, to be honest with you. But there is some good news. The Eagles do have the 23rd pick. That's pretty decent. We had 30 last year, and we stole Jahad Kim. So look, I just think the Eagles in the draft, all they got to do is get a cornerback too. That's what I think we need. That's the only thing I think we need. Just a cornerback too. Some more backup cornerbacks. Um, and I think we need a new center. I think we need some line depth. Besides that, I think we good. And the Patriots, they're a young team. Whatever. They can use whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think we cool.
Do you think the Eagles should draft a corner in the first round though? That's
Yes.
risky.
Yes, I do. I 100% believe they need to. Because I'm not going to lie, even though Adoree Jackson is supposedly playing decent right now, I still think I don't trust him at corner two. I'm not going to lie. He gives up a lot of catches, you know what I'm saying? And he's getting praised for some of these tackles, but you're allowing them to catch the ball. So it's like, what are we really doing? So I think we need a new quarterback too. Coop is our nickel corner. But so I don't really count him as a cornerback too. I count him as a three-ish. You know what I'm saying? But I think we need a strong outside cornerback too. And once we get that, I think we'll be put together.
we got anything else to say about football? It's gonna be a go week.
Nah,
I'm telling you, them Giants, they coming. I I promise you. I can guarantee you that. Trent, Isaiah Morrison witnessed that on Thursday Night Football. We're coming. Don't
yeah, he
worry.
said he said they're, he said they're coming, bro. They're on vacation. They're coming to
Bro,
Cancun.
we're coming.
They're going to Cancun.
So Cancun on three or W? Y'all check back in next week, man. Y'all gonna see. Now shifting gears to the NBA, you know, it's been a good end of 2025, for basketball. One of us here got his first ring in the NBA Cup. I
Come
don't
on
know if that's a
now.
real ring, but
Yeah. If
it's a
Trent gonna
ring.
count
It
his NBA
counts.
Cup, that first NBA Cup with Bron, you know truly how happy he was. How happy he was. Bron got the first NBA
Hey,
Cup.
man.
He's the greatest in it. Yeah, we gonna count the NBA Cup. I'm telling you that much.
So CJ got his first ring, but I don't know how the Knicks are looking like right now, man. So CJ and then Trent, walk us through the Knicks' struggles. What's going on?
It's as simple as Karl Anthony Towns. And you would think with Mikal Bridges, OG, Deuce, like we would have a good defense, but we have no rim protection. Mitchell Robinson can't play more than 25 minutes, and because he's injury prone, you just can't risk him being hurt. And even if you put him at the five with Cat being at the four, he's just gonna sit in the corner all day. He can't do anything.
Hmm.
So I just feel like Cat, offense and defensively, he's terrible. He's shooting the worst percentage, 3-point wise, field goal wise, in his career. It's just as simple as maybe finish out the year with him, but you got to do something. I don't think at the end of the day, this is going to be a championship team the way we look right now. He looks awful. And Jalen's doing all that he can, but like the East is weak and this is supposed to be our year. So do you trade Cat, get someone big, or like what do you do?
I personally think this would be very, very eye opening for the Knicks. I feel like this was expected. I feel like a lot of teams that win the NBA Cup, they kind of let off the gas a little bit and lose focus. It just tends to happen. Um, I still think the Knicks are going to the playoffs, of course. I still think they're going to probably be a second round team. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a conference finals team. Um, but they should really be worried. You know what I'm saying? The Sixers are getting healthy. Crazy to say.
Yes, sir.
Pieces back. Joel is starting to play more. He's getting off a minute restriction. He's playing more. He's looking like himself. VJ's coming into his own. Paul George, he's there. He's doing a solid job. They're getting Kelly Oubre back soon. So, like, that's stuff they have to look out for. At the same time, I think the Hawks, they're about to lose Trae Young. I think that's a good thing for the Hawks, to be honest with you. So I think that's a more of a plus for the Hawks than it is a loss. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you could get a good piece off of Trae Young. That's going to be something for them to watch out for. At the same time, the Celtics, they're cooking without Jason Tatum, and if he's coming back like he says he's coming back before playoff time and stuff like that, that's another thing that they should really kind of be concerned and worried about. So what I'm saying, I think they need to take advantage of teams like the Cavs not playing well and kind of start to get it together more towards heading towards All Star break. So.
For real. All right, man. We got our annual Lakers talk. JJ Redick been saying some things. Lakers have been, it's been I mean, Luca hit the game winner last night, but Lakers have been struggling a little bit. Let's dive into that.
Um, I can break it down very, very, very simple. Um, the reason why the Lakers are losing is because Luka Doncic can't play defense, right? And I start with that because that's the main focus and the main problem, right? When you have a team, right? Even though Luka is averaging 30 a night, he's putting up 30, 40 balls, 25 plus. All of that is good. But when you can't defend, that's a big issue. And it's not like, oh, he's trying his hardest and he's just a bad defender. He's like blatantly just getting fried. You know what I'm saying? And him not being able to stay in front of his defender is causing everybody else on the team to go into help. So that means AR has to come off his guy. Aiden has to help. And then if somebody drives, Aiden has to step up. That's a drop off pass to their big. So that makes Aiden look bad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be in help because Luka can't play defense. He does this little move shuffle. After they get by that, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these like Lakers fans, because I'm a LeBron fan, a lot of these Lakers fans is like, oh, it's LeBron. How? Okay, so they want to blame LeBron because he's 41 years old. Yes, there is a lot of times that LeBron he's very very lazy on off the ball defense, or he gets caught up watching the ball, which is like it's a normal basketball thing, and he's a lot older. Yes, we understand that. Luka is 26, LeBron is 41. There should be no reason why LeBron is more athletic than a 26-year-old, and that's supposed to be the star of the team. You know what I'm saying? So you could go ahead and you could put up 30, 40 a night. But when you're giving up 30, 40, 50 points, like when they're getting scored on you, like what are you really doing? You know what I'm saying? He's taking up a lot of the shot clock. He's taking a lot of contested shots. It's like he's more of a cancer to the team than a help. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we was better off with AD because AD was playing defense. He was both sides. He was both sides of the floor. You're really getting the same thing, to be honest with you, because AR was if we had AR and AD plus an Aiden, that's all AD wanted was a center. All he wanted was a center. If we could have got him a center, we could have been active. Everybody on the floor plays defense. You could throw Braun at the one, Rui at the three, AD. Like, look, that's what the team could have been. But they gave up on AD too quick. I'm not mad at them. They wanted to pass. They wanted to get a franchise player and Luka, cool. But with that franchise player, you have to build around him. You have to literally build around him. He doesn't work out with all these type of players. You know what I'm saying? So with another player like that plays like him, like like LeBron or like maybe a Josh Giddey, it's not going to really work because they don't play defense. They're not going to play defense. LeBron's not going to play defense all game unless he has to. We see it in the playoffs. He's played defense, but you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that for 82 games. You're just not going to get that. So he can only do as much as he can. But Luka's the main problem of the defense. And I personally think if they want to make this work, they have to start Marcus Smart and they have to start Vando and bench AR and Rui if they want to make it work. To be honest, and that's just the only way I see it working.
Me personally, first off, the Lakers are not even losing games. They are the fourth best team in the NBA. Put it that way.
Third,
They
fourth, and
third,
fourth NBA, third in the conference.
whatever it is. They they're not losing games. JJ's talking about you haven't been the same offensively since Braun. There's nothing you could do offensively. You're winning games. Like you're on pace for 50 wins. What else do you want? A 60-win season? That's cool. It's great. You're not the Thunder. I'm sorry to tell you, you got a 41-year-old Braun. You're not the Thunder. You're not gonna get 70, 75 games out of Braun. You're not gonna get like AR's hurt. He's out for 4 weeks. You're winning games. You're fine. There's no need for all the complaining and all that. Like you're perfectly fine.
I think what more so what JJ is talking about is that yes, we are winning games. And yes, the Lakers were winning games, but it's the games that we're winning. You know what I'm saying? We're winning winnable games. We're beating teams like the Grizzlies. That's supposed to be a win. But when we're facing teams like the Thunder, the Pistons, like teams that we might end up seeing in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Or like teams that we should actually be, worried about, we're losing some of these games. So it's like it's cool that we're beating up on the team that we're supposed to beat up on, but we're losing to the teams that we're gonna probably see in the playoffs, like the Rockets, the Thunder, like the Suns, even. You know what I'm saying? Like we're losing some of these games, and these are important games that we're supposed to be winning. So like all these little chump wins, the Pelicans, all of them, they don't matter. They don't matter. Like the wins that we really do want are those wins. The Thunder, we can beat the Thunder, or we can beat like the Nuggets team and stuff like that. That's what we want to see because that's what we're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? All these us beating up on the Blazers or beating up on the Pelicans. That's what is that? Cool. We're just adding wins. Cool. What is that really proving though? And I think that's more so what his problem is, and it's coming down to defense. That's what the game's coming out. There's a lot of offense inconsistencies, but it's gonna come. It's all coming down to defense. So
Makes sense. Makes sense. Speaking, we talked a little bit about the West standings. OKC, man. I mean, obviously, number one team in the NBA, number one team in the West, but they have had some losses. I mean, they just lost today by like 30. They lost, what I'm saying, to the Suns. What can OKC do differently? I mean, I know Hart is out, but what can OKC do differently to make sure they win?
Nothing. I'm sorry. Like I don't know why they're losing games. They scored 97 points against a Charlotte Hornets team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
LaMelo Ball don't play defense. Brandon Miller is not the greatest defender. Miles Bridges is not the greatest defender. Con Knipple can't guard. I don't know how you lose by 30 points. Like, cool. The Hornets shot what, 56% and like 52 from three? Cool. They had a good game, but you put up 97 points and Shea shot about 30%. I don't know how that happens. And against the Suns, you're essentially losing to one and a half people. Dylan Brooks, I'm sorry, he's averaging 20 career year. I'm not buying Dylan Brooks in the playoffs. You lost to Devin Booker. Like you had Alex Caruso and Lou Dort on Devin Booker for the final possession of the game, and he shot over both of them for a game. Like it's just stuff like that. It shouldn't have even been a close game. The Suns are not a bad team, but they're not nearly as good as OKC. Not even close.
I think what it is, I think the Thunder are low key just getting I wouldn't say they're getting exposed, but I think what it is that they're seeing a lot of matchmaking, right? Level based matchmaking when it comes to their team. When you look at OKC, what makes them different is that they're a full young team, fresh legs, a full young team that's willing to play defense, willing to run. You know what I'm saying?
One
Like
through 12.
yeah, they're really like, and the only difference between them and a lot of teams like the Hornets, because the Hornets are a full young team, is that OKC is disciplined. That's what's been different. OKC is young, so when they play teams like the Lakers have a well, they used to have a lot of old players or older players, or when they're playing like the Warriors have a lot of older players, so they're gonna outrun them. They're gonna make them run. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make them work. When they meet a team or when they've been meeting teams this season that have been able to match their youthfulness, it's began a problem. They lost to the Spurs 3 times this year. The Spurs are literally OKC, but a little bit younger. They're willing to run with you. They're willing to guard, and that OKC that's gonna shake them up. And then when you even see a team like the Suns, they don't got nothing to lose. They're still a pretty young team, and then they got a battery in their back. Dylan Brooks, he's all about it. He's the shift. So all the energy, he's gonna bring that.
Yeah.
They lost earlier this season to the Blazers, another young team. They lost to the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are still a young team. They even have Mike Conley, makes them even younger. They're losing to young teams. They're not losing to. They haven't lost to the Nuggets yet. They haven't lost to like an older team. They're losing to young teams that are able to keep up and match their energy. And like CJ said, Devin Booker had scored over 2 of their best defenders. Some of their defense is getting exposed as well. You're starting to see a lot of videos of them hand checking, a lot of stuff like that. Like so, you're seeing Lou Dort fouling a lot. And I think all that stuff is just getting cracked down on. You know what I'm saying? But I think it comes down to everybody being these younger teams, like they're starting to like match up really well. They're gonna make OKC work just how they can work. You know what I'm saying? So I think it really comes down to youthfulness in general.
That's fair. Um, Next topic, man. We're really just talking about, the future of some of our star players in the league, man. Trae Young, Giannis, and AD. CJ, you could take this one.
Giannis, you know where I want Giannis to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I already know where I want Giannis to
Yeah.
be. Giannis needs to come to the Mecca. He's got a crib over there in New York. Um, but not seriously. Like I do think Giannis should come to the Knicks, and it's rumored that he wants to be traded there. And of course, like at the end of the day, Giannis needs to play with a shooting center. And if he's gonna be traded to the Knicks, there has to be some way that Cat has to stay. And that's really unlikely unless you trade Giannis and Miles Turner to the Knicks.
Mhm.
Then that's a different story. But I really can only see him could maybe go to the Warriors, but there's not too many places where Giannis really could be. I truthfully think he's going to stay. He's done too much with that franchise, brought them a chip. I honestly think he's going to stay at the end of the day. Um, Trent, what's your thought on Giannis before we move to 80?
I think Giannis. I think they need to move. Obviously, Milwaukee's not going to want to move from Giannis. That's their franchise guy. He won a chip there, of course, but I think Giannis is low-key in the back of his mind. He wants to move, and I think a team that he fits well with, I think it would be the Heat. A team like the Heat. You know what I'm saying? The Heat might have to give up a few little core pieces, nothing crazy, but I think they'll keep some of their main guys, but they're gonna give up some picks and stuff like that. And I think Giannis will fit in well with that team. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep Norm. They're not gonna trade Norm. You know what I'm saying? They'll keep Norm, put him with Giannis. They'll probably keep Bam. You know what I'm saying? You may have to give up a Tyler Hero, but hey, you know what I'm saying? He struggles to be healthy sometimes, and he's not respectfully. He's not like a franchise changing player. He's just like more of a piece, a good solid piece. So I think you know a Heat would be a good team for Giannis to be honest with you. But that's what I gotta say on him.
All right, man. Moving on to Trae Young.
I think I
Trey,
think I think it's lost hope. Yeah, I think it's lost hope. I think whatever team he goes to is not going to be a contender. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be like one of these bottom teams. And if
like the
I'm the Hawks,
Wizards.
yeah, like if I'm the Hawks, I would just my best bet is to get like a good piece from one of these teams. Like if somehow the Hawks want to make a trade and they get C.J. McCollum out of that trade, that's a
Thank you.
W.
Thank you.
That's a
Thank you.
big
I was
W.
gonna say the
You know
same
what I'm
thing.
saying? That's actually a huge W because C.D. McCollum, and a lot of people might say, "Oh, he had a fall." C.D. McCollum's playing great. Like he's playing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
You've been hooping.
For his age, and just like the status of where he's playing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Trust, I got him on fantasy. I know. You know what I'm saying? Like he's playing pretty good, bro. And I think like he definitely would help get the Hawks that little boost. You know what I'm saying? Be more of like a leading scorer. You know what I'm saying? Match Jalen Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Dyson's there, you know what I'm saying? They got a squad over there if they can get CJ McCollum, you know what I'm saying? And then for the Wizards, you get a guy like Trae Young, he's probably gonna start giving 40 balls again. So hey, you get something, you know what I'm saying? You get your team to maybe a Hawk status. Who knows? But hey,
And truly, I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
Well, we lost
but
by
you
one
guys
point.
got
I seen
gamed
it, bro.
by Bruce Brown.
Oh Lord,
that's
I didn't even see. I literally just seen the
I had a
score.
feeling. I had a feeling that was gonna happen too.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is, bro, I don't know what it is, bro. You know.
And that's
Yeah.
another topic, but the Sixers, they're a great team. I was telling Tuli about it the other day. Like they're a great team. But it's like games like those. Like, how do you
Yeah.
lose a
Why do we
game
lose? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's a fact.
when the only player that actually plays on that roster consistently is Peyton Watson? There's no reason you lose that game. Jalen Pickett, I didn't know that was a player. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a player. How does he have 30 points? How? Somebody please tell me.
I don't know,
But
man. You know, when you start watching sports a lot, man, you start thinking you cursed. It might be me, man. I might be the problem, like like Brown said. I don't know what it is, bro, but
Nah,
it's just
honestly,
it's just small little mess ups that could be, avoided. I mean, I didn't see this game, so I can't really.
I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, the Sixers should actually be very, very disappointed in themselves because, like,
I
I'm
don't know.
looking at this injury report, and bro, they have
The whole team is out.
literally the whole team is out. The whole starting five is out, and literally almost up until their ninth man is out. And how do you blow a game? Literally, the only real star player they had kind of playing in their like second lineup is Bruce
Peyton
Brown and
Watson,
maybe Payne
and
It's
Watson.
big
You know what
one.
I'm saying? That's a crazy loss. And no Aaron Gordon, no Valanciunas, no not even Tim Hardaway, Cam Dot. Come on, like yeah, wild with this one, but
not even Timmy T.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is, bro, Sixers, we gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Towards out the end of the season. And yeah, Embiid is getting healthier, so I'm positive about that. I mean, VJ and Maxi, dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Paul George, I don't know about that. Kelly's coming back though, so that's great news for the team. And we gonna pull it together, man. We gonna see. We gonna have a good run this playoffs. I'm predicting. And yeah.
no worries, no real worries.
Trent, what you think about AD? What's going on in Dallas?
Yo, bring it back to the Lakers, please.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, Luca does make our team a little bit more like elite, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? With his high level and consistency of scoring, but it's like, bro, it's just not healthy. You're looking at the bigger picture. It's the smartest decision for the Lakers to keep him. But like, yo, it's like, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to win right now? Kind of debate. If somehow we can get him back with keeping Luca, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll take that too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they definitely gonna get rid of him before the All Star break. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. AD, this is coming from me in my heart. I want you in New York.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
sorry.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry. I want you more than Giannis. I want you more than Giannis. I can't deal with Cat. I'm sorry. I want you New York. And this is the reason why I want AD. You could start Mitchell Robinson. We know what Mitchell Robinson does. Best offensive rebounder in the game. You imagine a pick and roll with Mikel and AD or OG and AD. That the your Jalen Brunson's not a cone. I'm gonna put that out there. He's not a cone. He's just very small. He's very small. He tries. He really does try. So you're having a starting lineup with Jalen, Mikel, OG, AD, and Mitch. Straight defense around a great scoring guard. And then you have AD who could still give you 25 and 10. Like that is a dream right there. Like Giannis, there's specific things you need with Giannis. AD, you could play up at the five, you could play up at the four, and he could hit the three. He could hit a three. Giannis, we're not gonna see him hit a three. AD, elite defensively, great offensively. I would love him in New York over Cat. I would love it.
No, hope that doesn't happen.
And why that? Why not?
Nah, I really fuck with AD as a player.
Y'all
No,
just both want AD back on your teams, bro. AD's not going to the Lakers. Trent, I
don't
ain't gonna
think.
lie.
Don't
There's no way they're gonna
say.
trade AD and bring him back.
There's no way. There, that's what we thought. We thought there was no way. We thought there was no way we was gonna get. No, I didn't have a thought in my mind we was gonna get Luka, and somehow this fat ass nigga he's here.
He
So
ain't fat no more, bro.
Now, I really don't know where AD could really go other than maybe Chicago and you send Kobe White over to Dallas with a couple other pieces. And then you have Vooch with AD, Josh Giddey. That
that's
that's
that's not bad, but
Yeah, that's like
they're gonna have to give up a bigger piece than that though.
you're gonna have to give up Kobe White. Who else they got over there? You might have to give up
They might throw
Buse
Pat Williams.
Ellis.
They might
Yep,
throw
you might
Pat
have to give
Williams.
up Pat Williams.
I don't think they have a problem with that though.
I don't think they do either. Who I don't even know who's really their starters. It's Josh. Who's really on their
They
team?
really,
Oh,
they really,
Ayu.
they have a lot of. They're really guard
It's
dominant. They got Trey Jones as a guard. Ayu. They got Josh. He kind of plays guard, so they got a lot of guards. They got Isaac Okoro over there too.
also one more P. I would hate if he goes here. He can go to Detroit. Set
Mm.
aside Jalen Duren. Now
I'm
that
not gonna
would be
lie,
a
if
huge
AD goes to
problem.
Detroit,
That's
that
a huge
that's
problem.
something that's gonna be a problem.
that would be
You
the
could
That's
send Jaden Ivey, you could send Isaiah Stewart,
oh no, they're for
you could
sure.
send everybody. You could send anybody you want. If you got Cade, Duren, and AD, there's gonna be
Because I'm not
problems.
gonna lie, Detroit does have a lot of depth pieces, good depth pieces. So I'm not gonna lie, even people that don't even play for their team,
Marcus
really good.
Sasser shoots 50% from three.
Some people even sleep on
Send
Paul
him.
Reed. Paul Reed used to be real solid. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of little solid pieces. You know what I'm saying? That yeah, they can kind of give for AD if they wanted to. And I know they got the pick still too. So
And and then looking at it, the last team I would think he could go to would be the Raptors. The Raptors don't got no center for real. They got Jakob Porto. That's that's really it. You're gonna keep playing Scotty at the five. Nah.
they don't, but I don't think they want to give up one of those core guys they kind of got.
Quickly, I think it's time to move on from though.
oh boy,
And
quick.
I think
Jamal Shed is really improving this year. You just don't know what Quickly's gonna do. You really don't. And I love Emmanuel Quickly. Tuli knows I love Emmanuel Quickly. But like you really just don't know every time he gets the ball what he's gonna do. One game he'll be 1 for 10. Next game he'll be 9 for 12. Like you really don't know. You just don't.
agreed. He's on my fantasy team as well. I don't know.
You don't know.
Yo, how's fantasy going for y'all?
I'm cool. I'm cool. Not gonna lie, I'm cool. My team 7-4. Um, hopefully we 8-4 by the end of this week. Finally getting a full healthy team. You know what I'm saying? We cool right now.
I already packed Benedict Matherin's bag up. He's on the waiver wire right now. He's done. He's done. I promise you he's done. Tyler Hero, he's got one more week. He's how was he Tuli, explain to me this. Tyler
Mhm.
Hero was activated, and he did not play a single minute last game. You tell me what's going on in Miami. You tell me what's going on in
What it is,
Miami.
they're trying to stuff him up for that trade package. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm t Franz Wagner. I thought he tore his ACL. I thought that was my season right there, but he's on his way back. And then Wemby, he's traveling to Memphis, so we'll see. And hopefully he plays against the Lakers. Yeah, I know I love my Wemby. I love my
Hopefully,
Wemby.
hopefully not.
I love my Wemby. I'm telling you, I'm a backup Spurs fan. You might call me a bandwagon. Knicks, Spurs. That's it. That's it.
man, that's fair. And with that, any more NBA news, or are we about to wrap it up?
No.
Nah.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching this pod. You know what I'm saying? Let us know if our picks are crazy or not. You know what I'm saying? And leave some comments down in the comment section. We coming back with another one next week. And yeah, we appreciate y'all for watching, man. We out
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok,
on
Instagram,
everything. Everything
everything,
is
YouTube.
linked.
Links in the bios.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We out.